Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good afternoon to some. I wanted to jump back on here to stay scheduled with our regular schedule time this morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard and 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. And wanted to come on, man, and be back before you guys today. And I wanted to come to you guys and talk on the discussion. I know I was on earlier about the emergency meeting. That was a whole nother thing. Got some things to follow up with that. But I wanted to come on and say Marion and talk about the topic. Marion should not treat Coretta Scott-King's legacy like an afterthought. Her name should stand on its own. Her name should stand on its own. And this is in response to a post that was made by Commissioner Albert Fitzgerald Turner the other day. And on the 27th, April the 27th, of 1927 is the birthday of Mrs. Coretta Scott-King. And Coretta Scott-King is from North Perry. She's from Perry County, from Marion area, the Sprout area, and born and raised here. And, you know, everybody knows who Coretta Scott-King is. And the other day, and I talked about it in the post, but the other day, Commissioner Turner made my home made a post and in reference to her and talked about how he's honoring her and the efforts of how he's basically honoring her. And you know, one thing that I know, and I will tell you guys this, one thing that I know is you honor people with your actions, not your words. You honor people with your actions, not just your words. I'm going to use this for an example. I can say I love my mama. I can say my mama mean the world to me. But how do I treat her? What do I actually do to take the time to honor her? Right? And you know, love is an action word, but one thing for certain and two things for sure, right? I won't just do things with empty promises and just do things just to say I did something, but then turn around. So it's almost like this being in a relationship. You know you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, and you know you're not giving the effort that you're supposed to give. But then now all of a sudden, you want them to accept the fact that you're not giving the effort, but you just want to do a gesture to say that you did something. Now, and I'm saying that in this case, when we start talking about Miss Coretta Scott-King, and just to me, I would say the utter disrespect, that comes from Commissioner Albert Fitzgerald Turner. And the reason why I'm going to it, we're going to talk about it a little bit more, but right here, this is the post. We're going to get right into it. We got some other stuff we got to talk about. There was a lot of lies put out this morning. And we're going to look at what the law said this morning about the emergency meeting. But I posted this morning, right? Marion should not treat Coretta Scott-King legacy like an afterthought. Her name should stand on its own, right? And look, Big Al honors the legacy of Miss Coretta Scott-King with this state-of-the-art rundown building. Yeah, Big Al, I honor her, my homegirl. Yeah, I honor her. Let's get to it. Now, on April the 12th, 2023, the Perry County Commissioner, Albert Fitzgerald Turner, posted on his official Facebook page under the title, Commission unanimously on Barnett King Center naming. In this post, he said, there has not been many motions offered during the Perry County Commission meetings where the vote is unanimous. The opportunity came on Tuesday night, 4/11/23, when Commissioner Anthony Long offered a motion to name the Old National Guard in honor of Miss Inez Barnett and Mrs. Coretta Scott-King. The Perry County Commission earlier voted to convert the old National Guard, old Army into a community housing community center. The commission will receive a grant from ADECA to renovate the old armory into a state-of-the-art facility. The facility will have a commercial kitchen, public showers, freezer storage, exercise weight room, community meeting space, a stage, and a full auditorium that can be converted into a regular basketball court. The facility will also house the Perry County Healthcare Coordinator and will serve as a community health center for the public. Now, you can click on this, but Albert got me blocked. As you see, he got me blocked. So you can click on that and go to it. It goes to his page. Now, I'm scroll back down here. Now, the other day, I'm going to take y'all to it. But the other day, Albert said on the 27th of April, Perry County Commissioner Albert Fitzgerald Turner posted on his official Facebook page wishing Miss Coretta Scott-King a happy heavenly birthday. In his post, he said, "My homegirl from Marion / North Perry County, Alabama. Perry County is still the only county in the United States to have a road named in her honor. And now we have added a community center." Now, let's go and briefly discuss who Coretta Scott-King is. You can click on that link, but you know Albert got me blocked. Coretta Scott-King was a civil rights leader, author, singer, and activist from Marion, Alabama. She was married to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but she was also a strong and influential leader in her own right. After Dr. King was assassinated, Mrs. King worked hard to protect his legacy. She helped create the King Center and fought to make Martin Luther King Jr. Day a national holiday. She also spoke up for civil rights, voting rights, women's rights, peace, and justice. People around the world respected her work. Her legacy, with a legacy that powerful, why is Commissioner Albert Fitzgerald Turner acting like putting her name on a rundown building is a real honor, especially when he has been promising since 2015 to repair that same building. If Commissioner Turner truly wanted to honor Miss Coretta Scott-King, he has had 26 years in office to do so, do something meaningful for her name and legacy, just like he has done for others, namely his father. His words make it sound like he wants people to believe he is honoring Miss King, but his actions make it seem as if he is using her name for his own agenda, rather than truly respecting her life, her work, her legacy, and I would say her family. Now, this is what I have to say. This is what I want to show. This is a picture of the Barnett King Center that I took on yesterday when I went to Marion to pick up my permit, my pistol permit. This looked the same. I'm going to back up so y'all can see. This is the building that was named in 2023. This is the same building that Albert been talking about. First, it's supposed to be the Obama Wellness Center. But then in 2023, Albert had the bright idea to name this building after both Miss Inez Barnett, who was the wife of Mr. Barnett, who owned a drugstore. She did a lot of things in Marion. But then you're going to add Coretta Scott-King name to it, too. And the only thing that's been done to this building is this. They put this sign up. They just put this sign up. But look at the roof up here. Look up here. Is this really honoring her? International known? Is this really honoring her? Look at the condition of this building. This is the same building that Albert wanted people to go vote in. And I took these pictures yesterday on the 29th. This is the same building. If you go back, this is the same building. And look, we honoring the legacy. We honoring the legacy, King. But Albert, 26 years, right? Let's look at these questions. Here are a few questions to think about. If Marion, Alabama is the birthplace of Coretta Scott-King, why has her hometown only named a street in an old condemned National Guard army after her? Miss Coretta Scott-King was a major civil rights leader, the wife of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and a woman who helped carry the fight for Justice Ford after her death. So why has Marion not done more to honor her legacy in a bigger and more meaningful way? Since Commissioner Albert Fitzgerald Turner has been in office, he has helped lead the effort to honor his father, Albert Turner, by naming an elementary school, a courthouse annex, Highway 45, and recently the post office in Marion after him. But here's the question. Why has Miss Coretta Scott-King been made to share a building name with Miss Inez Bennett instead of having a major building, school, courthouse, annex, or public place name in her honor alone in his own hometown? In her own hometown. Now, this is what I said before. I have no issue with Mr. Albert Turner, his father. I have no issue with him being honored. But I do take issue when his son has personally been trying to name everything in Marion after his daddy. Albert was trying to get the gym that was named after Hall of Fame coach Woody Jackson. Is named the Woody Jackson Sports Arena. Albert was trying to name that the Albert Turner Senior Gym. After he'd named the elementary school, after they'd named the courthouse annex, after he added his daddy name on it into supposed to be the Jimmy Lee Jackson Highway. But Albert did that. And Albert lied about the community wanted the post office named that. That's all Albert doing. But you throw Miss Coretta Scott-King name on with Mrs. Inez Bennett name on the old National Guard that you've been promising to get fixed for since 2015. You remember that, Albert? 2015, you were going to get a USDA grant. They ain't never come for the Obama Center. Then you said right here in 2023, you're going to get another grant. You're going to get another loan. And know all this. You do all of this lying, and that building look the exact same. Crazy work. But you honoring Miss King. And I would tell you this, and I'm going to say this, and this is not meant to be disrespectful, but this is meant to just tell the truth. What they say, tell the truth, shame the devil. I'm going to show y'all. I'm finna show y'all. So people won't think, because, you know, when you say stuff, people love to try to take that and run with it. But y'all gonna see what I'm saying in a minute. Barnett, Miss Inez Barnett. And I want y'all to think about that. Let me see. Yep. Give me 1 second. I want to pull this up. I want to make sure I get this right. Nope. The funeral. Martin Luther King Jr. funeral procession. I want to get some good pictures. See, can I pull this up? Yeah, this is a good one. Here you go right here. This is a picture right here of a colored picture of Dr. Martin Luther King funeral procession, right? To the left right here, that's Albert Turner. Right, the Albert Turner. That's his father right here. Handling one of the donkeys that's pulling Martin Luther King, pulling his casket, right? From a national level, that is the claim to fame that his father had. Because he was one of the two men that was walking with the donkey in front of to pull the casket. Now, I will tell you guys this, and I brought that up to show that. Right, here goes some more pictures. You can see, well, there's a lot more pictures. A lot of them, you don't, it doesn't come in good, but some of them do. As you can see, the same thing is kind of blurry. Now, this is from Georgia State University Library. Now, some people be like, okay, why are you bringing it up? I'm bringing it up because Albert has been responsible for 4 things being named after the honor of his daddy. Jimmy Lee Jackson couldn't even get a highway named after himself. Jimmy Lee Jackson, the same one who was murdered by state troopers, which his death helped spark the March on Montgomery, which led to Bloody Sunday, which led to a lot of the movements for the civil rights movement, of the laws getting passed. That's the sacrifice that Jimmy Lee Jackson got. And Albert do every year, the Perry County Civic League, oh, we honoring Jimmy Lee Jackson, we having a program, but he can't have a highway named after himself. You have to put your father's name on it. That minute, it's been reported that many people didn't know that was being done until at the end when the sign came in, and Albert, you did that. But Miss Barnett King Center, you know that building was decapitated. You was trying to get a favor in 2023. You was trying to gain favor from the white community. So you went to Mr. Barnett and you tried to get a favor, right? Yeah, under your wife. But then you ain't want to upset the African American community, so you threw Miss King name in there. Let's just throw it, yeah, let name this after her. Did you even look at that building, man? And the sad thing about all of that is you try to act like you really care about black people. You try to act like you really honoring the civil rights. You don't care nothing about nobody but yourself and your agenda. And this is because, Albert, the sad truth is this. It's on record. You've been talking about, it's on record, Albert. All of that money that was supposed to allegedly come to fix that place up. All of that money that you were supposed to get. And ain't nobody seen no difference. Only difference they did was you staged people working down there when you called the newspaper back in, November? And you talked about all them phases and all this stuff that's going to get done. And we done passed all them dates right now. And ain't nothing been done. It looked the same. The only difference is they probably swept up a little bit more on the inside. And the only fund that we know you got is that $500,000 you got from congressional appropriation that you received from Terry Sewell. Because the other grant that you had, that you said that you got, that $130,000 grant, you lied and said that you decided not to take that grant because you were seeking a grant, a $500,000 grant that you didn't even know you was going to get 2 years later. Boy, it's bad, my boy. Albert, I don't think you realize just how bad you look. Because, see, the community see and the world see that you are a pathological and a habitual liar. Like, they see that. But I don't think you realize just how bad you look in the eyes of people in the community. Like, man, it don't look good for you, my boy. It don't look good for you at all. I'm telling you. Why? Not because of somebody personally attacking you. It just doesn't look good for you because the way that you lie. You don't care nothing about Miss Coretta Scott-King, because if you did, if you really care something about her, why would you even name this building after her without even doing anything to get it fixed up? And y'all look, that's the picture from yesterday. I used that. Yes, that's the AI, but that's pretty goddamn accurate. Future homes are legacy and progress. When we get around to it. Yeah, let me make that promise. I'm going to fix this up. This is election time. I'm going to fix it up. Yeah. I'm going to fix it up. But y'all look the same. But look, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show that shepherd home. I'm going to show that shepherd home. I put the sign up. I done put that sign up already. And that sign means something going on. That sign means something going on. Albert, stop. Stop it. Now, Albert, let's get back to it. This morning, my boy, I'm going to give everybody a quick summation of what went down this morning. At the meeting, you guys saw that I think you guys was highly entertained as I was during the meeting this morning. One, the commissioner, Albert, is wearing his own campaign shirt to a official county meeting. And I'm going to show what Alabama law says about that, right? This is a quick recap of what happened behind the Albert Turner Senior Courthouse Annex today during the emergency Perry County meeting. See, that's what happened right there. Albert was on the phone. Hey, y'all making Big Al look bad if you don't show up. Y'all need to get here. Get here right now. That goddamn shepherd ain't got no influence. You get here. I need y'all to get here. Don't worry about my pants. Just get here. I wore my green pants because I wanted to get a green light to them going with whatever I got going on. Get here. Y'all making me look bad. Y'all making the community see I ain't got no power. I told the world I run this thing. But y'all come on. I'ma send my people over there to y'all house. Y'all making me look real bad. You making me look real bad. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. My leg going numb because they done pants tight, but I pulled them on this morning to make it in. And I wore my campaign shirt to the meeting this morning because I run the county. I run everything. Y'all help me. I done called Tony Long. Tony, you need to get your butt up here right now. They making me look bad, Tony. They making me look bad, Tony. You need to get up here right now, Tony. I need you, Tony. I need you. Oh, I need you. You gonna make me sing a hymn, Tony. Do you want Big Al to sing a hymn to you to make you come in? Tony, I need you. Oh, Tony, I need you. Tony, every hour, Tony, I need you. Oh, Tony, I just need a corn because I got Barbara House and she gonna vote with me. Oh, Tony, I need you to come, 'cause I look bad. Oh, thank you. Tony, I need you. Hey. Hey, hold on. Who said that? Hey, Mike. Look, man, attention to detail. Got that dent on the truck. Got that dent, man. Look, listen. Attention to detail, man. That's what they taught us in the military. But I tell y'all, boy, it was so funny walking behind that building this morning. God, dog. Walking behind that building this morning and seeing it. You know, Albert, I ain't gonna lie, man. I know I was just joking a little bit earlier, but sometime, Albert, you may just have to sing that. Lord, I need thee, oh, I need thee. See, when you have a relationship, you can sing that. You can say every hour I need thee. Oh, bless me now, my Savior. I come to thee. See, when you actually have a relationship with him and ain't just using his name just to try to get people to support you, you can sing that. And it's happening. Now, Albert, I want to ask you. Albert, I got a question. I got a question for you, Albert. Now, Albert, you've been in office since 2000. You've been in office over 26 years, my boy, in a few months. 26 years. You've been in office over 9,500 days. I want to know, how does it feel to realize that you've been in office 9,500 days and you don't have the same influence that the same person you call an outsider, they've been doing this for 184, 85 days. How that make you feel, Chairman? How that make you feel? Huh? See, Albert, this is the difference. See, you use your office and the county money and all this stuff to try to get you influence. You use intimidation, you use backbiting, all this stuff to try to get you influence. But Albert, only thing I've done is been consistent, told the truth, provided facts and receipts. And I've spent time, dedicated time to educating the people on what the process looked like. And guess what, Albert? A lot of people appreciate that. And it's a thing called credibility. See, I know you don't know nothing about that, right? Because credibility comes with integrity. And I know you that ain't even in your forte. But the thing is, the whole world is seeing, the whole community is seeing that, Albert, you ain't nowhere near what you talked about. And that's the sad truth. Hey, Lat, now that's funny. Lat said he's in the office mad, talking about, fellow commissioner, why have thou forsaken me? No, they ain't forsaken you. Remember, Albert, you allegedly told them this your county. You told them this your county, my boy. You said that. You said that. Hey, y'all, look, I want y'all to know this emergency meeting, this was all Albert. This is all Albert. Look, I'm finna show y'all something. Man, one thing I can say about Commissioner Albert Fitzgerald Turner is you can depend on his arrogance. Like I said, his arrogance and his pride and ego feeds his ignorance, right? Albert thought that a couple months ago that by him blocking me, unfriending me on Facebook, he sent me a friend request, but he thought about unfriending me and then blocking me from his personal page and then blocking me from his commissioner page, which technically he can't do that was going to stop me. But did you see it do that, Albert? No. Now, before I'm going to say this, I got to say this first. Albert posted this yesterday. Albert posted this yesterday. He posted this post about the new truck yesterday. He said, Chairman Turner delivers keys to a 2026 Ford F-150 police package to Sheriff Roy Fikes, who in turn gave the keys to the deputy, Willie Walton. The vehicle was purchased through the MOU between Perry County, the state of Alabama, and the state pardon parole. Governor K. Ivey through listen, y'all understand. I just want y'all to understand this. The state gave grants to multiple counties to purchase vehicles. That's how they got it. Albert just wanted to make it like he's the one that's responsible. But I would say this, Sheriff Roy Fikes, I wouldn't have took no goddamn picture with Albert. I'm just telling you right now, I wouldn't have took not one picture with Albert. Because I'm going to tell you why. Albert only do anything that benefits him. Right? I would have been like, I don't care nothing about the keys to the truck. I need the keys to the courthouse that you ain't giving me, that Judge Wiggins said. And then this is the other thing. Albert going to say that his organization co-endorsed the two candidates running for sheriff. He's only doing that to benefit him. See, Albert is doing this for his benefits. And Sheriff Roy Fikes, you got to watch that now. You got to watch that. Because it's the same man who you had to take to court just for so he can understand that his role ain't he don't run the courthouse. But I'm telling you right now, I would have told him he can take a picture with the jailer. But he ain't taking no picture with me. And I just wanted to publicly put this out there because Albert ain't supporting you. Albert doing everything he can to support your candidate. And everybody know it. Everybody know it. Albert got his folks out there working them absentee ballots against you. But he want to try to act like he doing something. Sheriff Fikes, I just want to just put that out there to you. You know I call you and I tell you the same thing in person, but I wanted to put it out there publicly. I would not be caught and I'm going to tell you like this. Ain't no way in hell I would have took a picture with Albert. Because I know the only thing he doing is trying to use it. See, I got fight with me. Fight with me. I'm the chairman. And I'm going to get him to do whatever I want him to do. I gave him that truck. Now I may try to get him to, I got to do something. What can I do? I got to do something to make it look good. Cause I got to do something in Marion because them people vote for me. Yeah, since I gave you that truck, I want you to get one of them other cars to Marion. Yeah. Same thing happened with the last sheriff. Stand your ground, sheriff. Stand your ground. Hold your position. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, because ain't nothing he doing for you. He doing 100% of what he doing for himself. 100%. 100%. Listen. And I blew it up. I understand you gave it to him. But Albert, you want to smile like that this morning, my boy? You sure want to smile like that this morning. You were mad. Yes, you were. Oh, let me do this real quick. I'm going to show y'all something. You go to his page and search the word audit. AUDIT. I want y'all to read this. I'm going to show y'all where Albert be lying at. I want y'all to see this right here. So on the 10th of December, 2022, right? Albert said Turner administrators trigger federal audit. The state of Alabama and the state EMA have notified Chairman Turner and the Perry County Commission that the state must certify or perform a federal audit because of the excessive federal government funding awarded to the county. Okay, blase, blase. He said the commission has sent several invitations to recommend the CPA firms that the state will accept to perform the county's audit in the 2019-2020 fiscal year and 2020-2021. The state of Alabama typically performs audits for Alabama counties. However, because of the lack of personnel, the state has fallen behind by 2 or 3 years in performing said audit. Where's the proof to that? Right? Now, today, Albert talked about an audit. I'm going to keep going because I'm going down to other audits. He talking about they prepare for audits, right? And this, I just want y'all to see where Albert lies at. Albert said on this one, on the November 24th of November in 2023, Albert said, the Perry County Commission has surpassed the threshold over the last 2 years, and chances are they would exceed the threshold for a third consecutive year. The 2020 fiscal year was below the threshold, and only a state audit was required. The 2021, 2022, and 2023 years will be subject to state and federal audits. Chairman Turner received notice, and he immediately began getting things to be submitted. To complicate matters, the commission office is shorthanded as county administrator's position has not been filled. When questioned about the position, Chairman Turner said 4 individuals applied and 3 took jobs while waiting to receive an interview from the county. The remaining candidate did an interview and was awaited notification. Chairman Turner did enter a contract with the finalists to come to begin work to prevent workloads from getting further behind and prepare for the upcoming audits. Chairman Turner said the contract employee has extensive banking and financial experience and familiar with the audit process, which will be of help. Now, I want y'all to understand this. Only thing Albert was doing right now at that point was giving an excuse why they records weren't straight. Their record wasn't straight because Albert ain't got it. And then what Albert did this morning, Albert's trying to say that one, they got auditors there today. Now, this is the other thing, and I want people to understand, right? The commission, I've been watching either there or watching every one of the last 4 or 5 not audits, but commission meetings. Albert never brought up, or nobody else in the commission ever brought up about an audit. On the agenda, that was supposed to be on Tuesday, it was the first time that they brought up something about an audit. Albert called the CPA, the firm, certified personal accounting firm, to do an audit without the approval of the commission. And they're here today to start the audit. And Albert needed the commission to approve it because the people are here, and Albert acted on his own. That is illegal. And Albert always do that. But the problem before was the commission would just go in and vote for it. But now they haven't voted for it. That's why he did the emergency meeting, because those people there today. And guess what? He can't do it. See, Albert came back, and I want y'all to realize this. I'm going to show y'all what the law said. Albert is trying to enter. See, Albert himself called that firm. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to the name of the firm. Let me go back. I'm going to the name of the firm. I'm going to the name of the firm. Let me go back to my page real quick. I'm going to pull up the name of the firm. Come on. All right, here we go. The name of the accounting firm is Carr, Riggs, and Ingram. Approved accounting firm, Carr, Riggs, and Ingram. Right? Y'all see that was for the agenda of the 28th. Albert already told them to come in. Albert promised them that he was going to do it, but he knows he need a vote from the commission. Now, I'm going to tell you what Albert did this morning. He lied to the county administrator, telling me an emergency. This is not an emergency. It's not an emergency because you did some rogue on your own, and now you don't have the commission votes to back it up for you to pay them because you already made a deal. And any payment that is done in reference to this auditor, to these people, it is a fraudulent payment because it does not have the support of the minutes. He does not have the ability to say himself that he was going to act. Let's go to what the law said. Can a chairman of a county commission in Alabama act on his own to approve something with the majority vote of the commission? No, not by himself. Even if a proposal ultimately has majority support, the chairman of an Alabama county commission generally cannot act unilaterally to approve it. The commission acts as a body. A county commission in Alabama are governed by collective decision making. That means action must be taken during a properly called meeting. A quorum must be present. A majority vote must be recorded in the minutes. The chairman is one member of the commission, not a separate executive authority, unless a local law gives additional power, which is uncommon and specific to certain counties. Y'all look at the roles of the chairman. Preside over the meeting, help set agenda, votes like any other commissioner. But the chairman does not have independent authority to approve contracts, spend county funds, make binding decisions. Y'all see what it's saying? And that's all Albert trying to do. An emergency. No, you don't have that right. You don't. So go sit your tail down with them tight green sweatpants on. You don't have it. Maybe them tight green sweatpants was impacting your thought process, right? But you do not have that authority. You don't. It wasn't a quorum established. Because it wasn't, there was no decision that could be made. So just because you took it upon yourself to act rogue and made a binding decision that the commission didn't even agree to that accounting firm, you said, come on in. So guess what you need to do, Albert? You need to pay them out your pocket. Pay them out your pocket. And Albert, I swear to God, I hope you don't think that, because guess what, Albert? We get the right to see who y'all paying, not this accounts payable. As citizens, we gonna see who you paid. And we gonna see if that payment was made to that firm. And please let it be, because guess what, Albert? Guess what, my boy? There was no meeting today because you didn't establish a quorum. So how can you have minutes from a meeting that never officially happened, my boy? And you need minutes from those meetings to support the financial payment that was made with the county funds, my boy. And I'm telling you, if Miss Gordon, if you go through and do what Albert tell you, I'm just letting you know right now, Miss Gordon, that's a fraud case coming your way. That's financial fraud. Matter of fact, is it financial fraud to spend county money in Alabama without the approval of the county commission? And this all I do is ask questions. All right. They said it can be, depending on the facts. Basic rules. In Alabama, counties act only through their governing body, the county commission. So spending public money without its approval is usually unauthorized. Whether that raises to financial fraud or a crime depends on intent and how the money was used. Right? Basic rules under Alabama law, including provisions in Alabama Code Title 11, county funds must be approved by the county commission, spent for a lawful public purpose, properly documented and budgeted. When it becomes criminal, it may rise to financial fraud or another crime if there is intentional misuse of funds, personal benefit, favoritism, kickback, false records, or deception used to justify the spending, knowing violation of the law or policies. Right? So Miss Gordon, the only way you can justify this is to falsify those documents because there was not a quorum established and during that official meeting. And it was not a majority vote, and the chairman cannot act on his own. So if you do what Albert tell you to do, just know fraud is coming your way. Because it's definitely coming Albert way. You don't get to do whatever you want to do just because you was used to community not being aware and not being informed. Right? And then they say in some cases, forgery and falsifying records. You can take it there if you want to. Listen, I got it. There ain't no honest mistake right there. They said when it may not be fraud, it was an honest mistake or misunderstanding. Nope. The person has some delegated authority. Nope. The commission later ratifies or approves the expense. Yet if they later ratify it, I wouldn't do nothing. Even then, it could still lead to administrative discipline, repayment requirement, right? And finding in an audit by the Alabama Department of Examiners of Public Accounts. Bottom line, spending county money without commission approval is very likely improper and potentially legal. It becomes financial fraud if there is intent to misuse, deceive, or personally benefit. With Albert saying that it was an emergency case, that is clear indication of he was using it to deceive. So, Miss Gordon, I'm telling you, y'all keep dealing with him. He know what's coming. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. And look, why all of a sudden Albert concerned about doing a financial audit when, matter of fact, let me see. Let me go to this. Let me go back to it. That's what I needed to pull up. I wanted to pull this up because I remember him saying something and I wanted to pull this up. Hey, is that Lucretia? Is it Robertson or Robertson? Hey, to God be the glory. Comprehensive. Okay. I'm gonna say Robinson. And I just wanted to say, to God be the glory. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Hey, look, I'm gonna show y'all where this man be lying at and why it be so funny. So last year, in this post on April the 25th, the 29th of April, under the title, Chairman Turner, we must secure our futures, right? Albert said the state of Alabama permits cities to conduct self-audits, whereas counties are only audited by the state of Alabama. This limitation has weakened rural counties, hindering their access to financial markets. Now, if Albert said the state permits cities to conduct audits, then why is Albert and not counties? And counties are only audited by the state. So why now Albert is talking about a CPA coming in and doing the audit, and the auditors are here right now that's not coming from the state? Because he knew then that you can get it done. It just has to be approved by the state. The Alabama Department of Examiners of Public Accounts. See, he knew that then. But see, I just want y'all to see how he lies and try to give excuses for things, because he knew that a lot of people didn't know. But I had something for you, my boy. He said, while the state of Alabama allows affluent counties to secure audits from private accounting firms and validate them, small rural counties are denied this privilege. That is a lie. It's a lie. You just got to pay for it. The state of Alabama is unable to perform annual audits, and rural counties lack sufficient staff to keep up with the regulations governing county government. Not the big chairman giving excuses. Rural staff, all of this, I want y'all to hear the same thing. That's the same stuff Bobby Singleton said. All this rural, we poor, we rural, we don't have the people. But you can spend the money, right, Albert? You can make decisions on who get what money, right? But you can't keep the records. Albert, do you know how easy it is to keep records? That if you go in and the commission got to vote on all the expenditures, then they vote on it. Once they vote on it, then you go pay it. And you have the people that pay it. You say you have the county administrator that go make the payment based off of what account. And then you reconcile that. And then you file that for that month. That's easy. It's become very hard when you do the stuff that you do, my boy. So let's get to it. Let's get back to these excuses. Additionally, the county hires an independent individual to assist with computations in preparing for an audit. Perry County is currently facing a federal and state audit due to the substantial federal grant funding it has received over the past 4.5 years. However, with 41 bank accounts requiring monthly reconciliation, a biweekly payroll for approximately 100 individuals, and assisting with the audit, the two accountants are overwhelmed in their efforts to keep the financial records updated for an audit. Well, then why they there? See, it's just excuses. Y'all see it. Look, the key to accessing financial assistance lies in updated audit. Perry County has completed a comprehensive audit for 2020 and 2021, recently finished a compliance audit for 2021-2022, and is currently undergoing a financial audit for 2022 and 2023. Albert, where are those audits? I can tell you where the one at for, here we go. Alabama Department of Examiners of Public Accounts, right here. You go here, click on that, and you go down here to search audit, division, you do county audit, you do county commissions, and Perry County. And then guess what? So I want y'all to see this, right? I want y'all to see. Albert said that they had audits for all of them audits, right? This is the audit start date, right? The audit start date was, and let's go back to it. I want y'all to see what he said. He said, Perry County has a comprehensive audit for 2020 and 2021. Recently finished a compliance audit for 2021-2022. So let's go back here. This audit was from 2020 and it ended to 2022. This is the same audit that he said it was a comprehensive audit and a compliance audit. But let's see what it is. This covered from October the 1st, 2020 to September 2022. It covered those 2 years that Albert talked about. And I just want y'all to see just how he lies to the community. Several attempts were made to obtain year-end financial statements in order to perform a financial statement audit of the commission activities and the results of its operation. However, the commission did not prepare financial statements for fiscal year 21 and fiscal year 22 as indicated in finding 22-001. On July the 22nd, 2024, the chief examiner notified the commission that the department has a duty to audit and examine the commission in books and records. Therefore, a legal compliance examination would have to be performed in lieu of a traditional financial statement audit for the fiscal year ending on the September the 30th, 2021 and 2022. Right? So this is, they cover both periods, right? So let's get down to where the non-compliance is. The commission, y'all look at this, right? The commission did not produce financial statements, including a schedule of expenditures of federal awards for the fiscal year ending September 2021 and 2022. So this is what I want y'all to realize. He didn't submit the financial statements for 2020 to 2021 and then 2021 to 2022. Let's go back to what he said on his page. And just look at the lies, right? Just the lies. Perry County has completed a comprehensive audit for 2020 and 2021. Recently finished a compliance audit from 2021 to 2022. And guess what? He shows no link to it. You know why? Because that's what he do. He lies to the community. He is a liar, and the truth is not in him. What he's trying to do right now, he got something up his sleeve. I guess he's scared because all of the talk, they've been talking about the money for the landfill. That man's scared. He's nervous. He's scared. He's petrified. He's petrified. No, for real, he's petrified. He's nervous. He's scared. Right? And he invited that CPA firm to come in. He invited them. Nobody else on the commission did. And what he's trying to do is get them to vote on it. And he illegally said that he can do it. And he can't. He cannot do it by himself. And I showed the people what the rules say. Albert just love to say stuff. Oh, this is another one. Can a county commissioner in Alabama wear a campaign shirt to an official county meeting? And they said there's no specific Alabama law that outright says a county commissioner cannot wear a campaign shirt at a commission meeting, but it can easily raise ethics concern depending on the circumstance. There's no direct statute in Alabama that says you can't, but this is the real issue. The key rule comes from the Alabama Ethics Commission and Alabama Code 36-25-5. Public officials cannot use their position, time, or government resources for campaigning purposes or for personal political gain. Government activities must remain separate from campaign activities. Right? And guess what he did? Albert wore his campaign shirt to the county commission meeting. Why a campaign shirt at a meeting can be a problem. A county commission meeting is official government business. Wearing a campaign shirt could be seen as using an official setting to promote a campaign, blurring the lines between public duties and campaigning, potentially influence the public using the authority of the office. Even if nothing else is done, no speech, no material, it may still create an appearance of impropriety, which ethic laws are designed to prevent. So, in short words, that's another ethics complaint. And I will share a picture of a screenshot of the meeting. Or we got the chairman at the meeting in his campaign shirt. Let's get those complaints in. Let's get them in. And I just want everybody to just continue to be vigilant. Continue to understand that there has to be a dedication, not just by one person, but collectively. Hold these people accountable because these folks do whatever they want to do because they've never been held accountable. Hold them accountable. Hold their feet to the fire. Don't let up. Don't let up. And don't give in. And this is not about an individual. This is about doing what's right. And I hope everybody is doing well. And today, man, I want y'all to realize something. Music out today, man. New music out today. Proverbs ain't going nowhere. You can go look at it. It's on YouTube right now. Y'all go check it out. Y'all go check that out, man. Go check it out, right? It came out today. New music out today, showing love outside of Marion, City Hall on the infamous, bench. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. Y'all go check it out. Let me know what you think. And also, while you're on YouTube, you can go to Educate to Elevate 334. Once you go here, as you see, we got 147 videos. More to be uploaded. So this is all a video repository. So people can see if they don't have social media, they can stay vested. But let me see.
Man ain't going nowhere. I'm finna 10 toes down.
What?
People see me cause they're telling the truth and they get mad with the frown. Cause nobody mad but the devil. Cause they always spreading lies. Cause the lies that they tell is with the intent to control your mind. Man ain't going nowhere.
Ain't going.
I'm finna 10 toes down.
I'm here.
People see me cause they're telling the truth and they get mad with the frown. Cause nobody mad but the devil. Cause they always spreading lies.
So live.
Cause the lies that they tell is
with the intent to control your mind. I'm gonna let y'all go check the rest out. I just want to give y'all that, man. And man, we're gonna keep this thing going. But look, the more you are aware, the more you will see that a lot of the stuff that has been going on in our communities are straight shenanigans. And you guys have if I lied, please provide me with credible proof. That I lied, and I will gladly come back on here. I will gladly come back on here. And yes, Miss Pam, my plan is to be there at Mocha Ridge. May spit a few bars, you know what I'm saying, for the community. But hey, looking forward to seeing you guys. Mocha Ridge is this Saturday. Make sure y'all be there at Marion at the courthouse. And today is the last day for the Reverend Robert Shepard Legacy Scholarships. I want to give a shout out to the children. I know I made an announcement the other day that we didn't have a lot of kids from Hatch. Listen, y'all heard me and y'all been pouring them in. So, continue to do that. We appreciate that. After the night, midnight tonight will be midnight tonight, Central Standard Time. Alabama time, midnight. Would be when the last application that we take. Then we're going to go in and then we'll be able to announce the winners of the scholarships. We'll be able to announce those by the 15th of next month. And then the payments will be going out in June to those individuals. And it's 6 $500 scholarships. So we just wanted to thank everybody that's been supporting with the fundraising and everything. This is actually going back to the kids in Perry County, to Breakthrough Charter School, to Francis Marion, and to R.C. Hatch, in honor and the legacy and honor of my father. But I thank you guys for watching, tuning in, and you guys have a blessed day.